and I was in Bhagavatam class, and I saw Maharaj, and I was shocked. Sadhus are supposed to be lean and feel such a stout person. And then I had my own idea. I was very new. And Maharaj sat on Vyasa and he just brought him that famous wombat. Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes was just. And then Maharaj gave class. I was very new to understand many things. And then he said, now you taste the nectar of the lotus mouth of Pankajangri Prabhu and Janivas Prabhu. And then that was the first impression. And I was very happy that I have attended class from the sannyasi. And after that, it's because Maharaj used to come to Calcutta and we were later connected to Calcutta temple. In between I heard that Maharaj had that stroke. And next Pune Yatra I could not go. But then I heard Maharaj was in hospital and Maharaj forced Guru Maharaj to bring him to this Pune Yatra. And that entire pastime is there. That's long story, but he has such a spirit of service. Like Prabhupada, when he was in his final days, that time Prabhupada was little his health improved and he went directly to UK for UK Yatra. The similar mode, Maharaj, his health was, doctors were telling not to go, but still he was forcing. And doctors denied, and he said to Radhanath Maharaj that they are all your disciples, they cannot disobey you. So you tell them to take me to this Pune Yatra because 4,000 devotees will be there. So that was, it's very amazing that small slightest difficulty we have, we take leave from the office, we just want to relegate all our responsibilities. But in such a condition also, he was so much desirous of preaching. And then that time only I heard some disciple asked him that Guru Maharaj, how is your health? So he said, ask a spiritual question. That was his response. And then I was again fortunate to have his association in 2010 during this GBC meeting in our Juhu temple. So that time whole day GBC meetings he will attend and 9 o'clock his class will start, as it is happening now also, late night classes. So he gave class in the morning, Bhagavatam class by Prabhupada, and heard that Sunti Maharaj is a pure devotee, but she doesn't understand who is Krishna, completely about Krishna. So then I asked Maharaj, I heard that Kunti Maharani being a pure devotee, she also doesn't understand Krishna completely. So does Radharani understand Krishna completely? And when as soon as Maharaj heard this question, he shouted, hey you! Like that he shouted. I just shouted, and then Maharaj said that this is how Prabhupada shouted at me. When I was a new devotee, I had asked a question about Srimati Radharani. And then Maharaj explained that we are two insignificant who know, who even inquire that what Radharani knows or doesn't know. She is internal energy, she is not different from Krishna, so he explained. In 2011, it was, I believe it was my birthday, 24 January, I was in Calcutta. And that day Maharaj had come to Calcutta temple and we were very fortunate to get to do his Park Prakshalan on that particular day. So we did that Park Prakshalan. Then 2012, again Maharaj was in Calcutta. Maharaj very frequently comes to Calcutta. In last 41 years, 43 years now, Kolkata Yatra, he has never missed a Kolkata Yatra. Every year he is there. And he gives classes in Kolkata Yatra till 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, like that he gives classes, even now also. So that time he was in we very regularly used to get his association during that time. And even beyond that he used to come to Calcutta very regularly. So one particular time he came to Calcutta for 4-5 days of program. And every evening he was giving classes in a big auditorium. And you might have heard about his Kathal seeking person. If those who are inheritors, this is stories about Kathal seeking person. One person he is going to get Kathal. Kathal jackfruit, and he's like on jackfruit. What he wanted to emphasize, and very funny stories he will tell. And then he wanted to emphasize that we want the result of Krishna Bhakti without putting the proper effort for sadhana. So that story, 4 days he made us laugh like anything. By that Kathal story we will bring in different ways. So that was very touching. And then one particular time we were celebrating Vyasa Pooja in one auditorium in Calcutta, and Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj had come. So Maharaj remarked, Purushottam Maharaj, that it is not that is something happening and it is not predicted in Shastra. So he quoted from Godrum Kaltavi by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He said that in Godrum Kaltavi, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has written that Jayapataka Udiyaman Bhute, like that he has written. This comes in Bhakti Godrum Kaltavi, Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj quoted. So all these disciples of Prabhupada, they are not, it's not that like Prabhupada said, I created a qualification, but at the same time, Bhakti Maharaj remarked that every generation Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will send a special people. So in Prabhupada times also, these special souls have been planted in different parts of the world just to assist in his mission. That's why Prabhupada said that these are all my, you are all my gurus, you are sent by my gurus. And of course, when I heard this from Purushottam Maharaj, that it is written Godum Kalpuri, exact word comes, Jayapataka Udiyaman Hoga. This is the Bengali word. So I was really amazed to hear that whatever acharyas have predicted, that is coming to be true. And Maharaj's spirit is never dies. It was in, I think, 2018 Mayapur Yatra, I believe, that Guru Maharaj, Maharaj invited Maharaj to speak on the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to his marriage pastimes. And when Jayapataka Maharaj came on stage, then very affectionately Radha Maharaj put his hat on his lotus feet. It was such a sweet exchange. And after that, Jayapataka Maharaj glorified Radha Maharaj. He said it might have been that both of us might have been in San Francisco at the same time, but we never met each other. We met after coming to India, and then Maharaj gave his very amazing class of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's marriage. And recently I was in Mayapur during this time, nothing being opening. So this is 150th anniversary of Bhakti Saraswati Thakur. So it was the idea of the Jayapataka Swami Maharaj that all the Gaudiya Math devotees should be invited, and this should be celebrated in a very big grand way. So they had made that huge pandal which they have made for Gaudiya festival. That huge pandal, this festival happened, and he was asked to speak. That Maharaj, please speak. Devotees are eager to hear from you. And then he replied that I don't want to speak. I want to hear. That was his response. And after that, because the time was short and the sannyasis had to go back, and we had to wind up the program, and we have to do the aarti and this pushpa, all these things, pushpanjali. So then he was requested that please speak, and then he spoke. Of course, I remember one more thing. From 2011, I was in Nityandoshi, I was in Mayapur Dham, and Maharaj was giving class on Glorification Nityandoshi. And he started, this was after the stroke, and he started roaring like that. Some of you might have that experience, but I had that experience. Each and every person in the temple hall was stunned the way he was roaring like a lion. Multiple times he roared, and it was such an experience that you have to be there to experience what it was. And many times there's those ecstatic symptoms very seldomly only, but when you see that now you understand this is amazing from some spiritual zone only. Yes, he takes us to those places actually. So I am very fortunate to receive his association and Bengali lectures. I have also multiple times. He speaks very sweetly in Bengali. And like devotees from Mayapur, they say that he is a Bengali only. Actually he is. So in the beginning when Brahmachari told me he is a Bengali, I was surprised. I did not understand. So very beginning, 7 or 8. So I did not understand. But later I understood that he is a Bengali. And when his stroke happened, before that they were planning to give this lift for his room from ground floor of the temple. And after the stroke he told, now please make the lift very fast, I am coming in some place. So he was ready for his service. And of course there, I can speak for half an hour more. So having forgiveness for getting so much time, I am very grateful to Krishna Maharaj. And I'm very grateful that they have nurtured my dear friend Ashray Govind Prabhu and Sakhi Mataji. I love them from the core of my heart. Just because of them I have come here, and of course I was very happy that when I heard that Maharaj Vyasa has been celebrated. So it's very far for me, but still I'm very happy to be on Please bless me, Brahmachari, and I need the blessings of all the mothers, all the children, everyone's blessing I need. My sadhana has been very bad, and not in proper association, but my association. I want to see each one of these blessings on my face. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Thank you very much, Rahul Prabhu. You remember, the festival and the date so nicely. Chronologically,
It was at 11.
You understand the chemistry nicely.
Next year.
That periodic table.
Srila Jayapataka Maharaj fell sick. Number of initiations, number of flights, number of classes have doubled. Isn't this the attitude and the spirit of Bharat? Going at all costs. Doctors are stunned. At this age, at this weight, a double transplant, a kidney transplant, a liver transplant, and here is a person in that patient bed. He's typing, give nurse Kanti, Mala. Because Srila Jayapataka Maharaj cannot speak, so he is given an electronic machine where he has to type. And people are dying in the next bed. Srila Jayapataka Maharaj is hinting, give Tulsi beads, I will initiate him. I will save him from the repeated birth and death. Such caliber of Vaishnavas Prabhupada is given in the form of our Gurujan.